All right, yep, they should be starting any second. I am going to be the only commentator for this race today. The first Luigi's Mansion No Out of Bounds tournament race for 2025. We got Bancakes versus John. Okay, looks like they're about to start. We'll do some adjustments once they both get in to adjust for delay. And all right. They started. Oh, there they go. Wow, they're pretty much synced already. I don't think I need to change it. All right, so Pancakes has a 56-55. John, I think, just got a few. Actually, literally 24 hours ago, 106.39. My mic is. I am a little too loud. I'm seeing that now. Let me turn myself down to like. Holy shit. Hold on. The volume just blew my ears up. Let me fix this real quick. Okay, my volume should be down a little bit. I'm gonna talk a little softer as well. Okay, cool. Area 1. Everyone knows it. Everyone loves it. We're gonna be capturing a few ghosts as part of the prologue. Then we'll get to some serious ghosts. John getting bonked, but still getting the double. The game is way too loud. Okay, I have not messed with the game. I didn't press. Okay, hold on. Yeah, the game's way too loud. I don't know why the game volume shut up like that, because I did not touch it. Pretty crazy that we didn't have to do any resyncing though. They were just already like that. So Mario. Let's see here. Pancakes, basically a 235 flat parlor exit. And John, we've got like a 240. So Pancakes has about a 5-second lead. I thought Pancakes was in sidestep for a second. Honestly, I did not know Pancakes had a 56, so. Also, I think you have until the end of this match to place your predictions. If you haven't already, I'm not sure if you can still do that. It might have already gone away. But you can predict the entire tournament.
Oh yeah.
So I actually have no idea if either one goes for Chauncey one cycle. So we'll have to find that out. Bancakes a little too far back on that Laser Crusader at first. Interesting camera angle for that Laser Crusader. Doing Laser Crusader flat like that is actually like demonic. With just a head-on camera angle. You see here. All right, so the boss that we couldn't one cycle until just a few years ago. So Chauncey one cycle, the way it works is you have a 2-frame window when Chauncey tries to break off to release and repress the R trigger in 1 frame. So you have a 2-frame window to do a 1-frame release on the R trigger. And it looks like Bancakes did not get that. So no Chauncey one cycle for us today because John is going for the 2 cycle. So John is saving 3 seconds on Bancakes here now because Bancakes has to sit through an extra wave of the rocking horses because Chauncey is under 50 HP. Though honestly, it might not even be 3 seconds because the horses are moving faster towards the center. Missing the ball, getting bonked by the ball. Okay, wow. They're almost even now. Bankake's just slightly ahead by like half a second. I mean, this is what you like to see though, because normally it's either even if, how do I explain this? Most of the time, even if both runners miss 1 cycle, there's still like a 10-second difference or something. But this is already even out of Area 1. It doesn't mean much, but it's just nice to see that we're leaving Area 1 on even footing. We're gonna have to watch 3 more of these cutscenes, or no, 2 more of these cutscenes, because we've got the Area 2 boss and the Area 3 boss. So we've got some downtime in the middle of our race to catch a breath, drink some water or something. You'll notice both runners are playing on the Japanese version. It's faster. The text scroll's faster, and there's some Japanese exclusive glitches we're going to be seeing from the runners in just a few minutes, actually. Honestly, I'm surprised John didn't get scared there. Wait. I don't know. Was Bancakes trying to go for the grabless like task strat? I'm not sure what happened there. Bottom right, like I'm not sure what Bancakes was going for. It might have been the task double, but sometimes if you haven't played in a while, your mind goes blank when you're thinking about the strat you need to do. So, because I don't know, Bancakes hasn't played in a while. I'm pretty sure. Are we gonna see 6-piece? Okay, well, John is not gonna be able to complete 6-piece, I don't think. Well, okay, we're taking the slow corner route. That's fine. Bancake's getting the normal strat there to make up the time loss in washroom. So it's still perfectly fine. All right, so this ghost, Bancake's got it, and John got it. Both runners get early release. So this ghost has a random 50-50 chance of just not
Oh yeah.
showing their heart right away and forcing you to wait 10 seconds. But it looks like both runners did the manipulation strat that totally exists to get ER. It looked kind of weird from Pancakes there for the poster skip. I didn't know you could like pull out from the wall like that and still get it. Okay. Oh man. Oh, it's gonna despawn. Yep. Oh. Oh no. So that's like 8 or 9 seconds right there. I mean, basically. So Pancake's getting basically a 958 boo release. And John's gonna get a 10-10. So Pancakes has a 12-second lead right now. But this next split is RNG City. Worst versus best RNG in this next split is 20 to 30 seconds of just like, yeah, you could get really screwed by the RNG in this next split. So it could go either way. They could stay where they're at. This first boo, the boo is going to be pretty huge for Parlor Tech Skip. So we will see what happens. Lump or no lump? We have a lump. So, okay, yeah, so the boo's gonna be in the table. That's rare RNG. The bomb being bottom right and the boo in the table. So no tech skip for Pancakes. We're gonna have to sit through this text. John just pulling the cloth off right away, and that ended up working in John's favor. Didn't bother. Normally you don't want to do that, but I mean, John went forward and it worked. Didn't have to bother finding the decoy or dealing with the decoy. I didn't see what RNG Pancakes got. John got middle RNG for Anteroom. Really bad RNG in Wardrobe. That's like worst spot for that boo there. And pretty good RNG for John there, so 1157 warp. John caught up a little bit. Saved about 5 seconds on those 3 boos. Even though none of them got tech skip. What? No. Yeah, that's what I thought. The accidental knock right next to the door. I have done that trying to press the boo release button earlier. I just knock on the wall. Sometimes it happens when you're trying to open stuff and press buttons as soon as possible. You press it a little too early. Knocking the second chair, interesting. Though Pancakes probably knew it was there. Unfortunate painting RNG for John. That lost a lot of time. Nothing you can do. The boo just decided not to cooperate. So I think we're right back to where we were. I think John's about 12 seconds behind again. No, not 12. About 10. John getting scared. So now we're coming up on everyone's favorite mechanic, the ghost being invisible and only visible in the mirror. I don't know if it's really a mechanic, more of a feature. And the hitboxes on these grabbers can always be a little weird, so we'll see what happens. Because they bob up and down as they walk, so sometimes your flashlight isn't aimed high enough to hit either of them. Bancakes clearing the room just fine. Boo. First try. Very good. And the Boo trying to leave. The Boo wanted no part of this run. It was about to leave. So we're going to do fire warp real quick. Basically, we land on the medallion. And then we save warp with the Boo. And that just allows us to basically skip talking to EGAD about what the fire medallion does for us. Saves time, not just because you skip that, but it also resets the butler's position in the hallway to be a bit more optimal. So it actually ends up saving a good amount of time because of that. John grabbing fire from in front of ballroom. All right, so now we're gonna do butler cycle. We have just enough time to clear the laundry room while we wait for the butler to sit down, even when it's the fastest cycle. So. Butler mouse spawning for John. Very good. The money grabbers are happy. Bancakes was able to get the chest cutscene skip with the hat. If you play an animation, like grabbing an item, right when the chest cutscene is gonna play, they overlap with each other, so you can save time by playing them both at the same time instead of doing, you know, watching one and then watching the other. That was no pearls in the way for Bancakes there, because it can get pretty dangerous too when these pearls are just laying around the room, because the vacuum auto on pearls, gems, and mice. Okay, perfectly good quad in hidden room. That was a good read, and it paid off with Boo. John has a Boo to the right. Yep, there it is. And if it's not there, it's probably in the cabinet, and it is there. The pearls kind of scare me, but the Boo went up, so it's fine. I've never seen Butler Boo go up that fast. The Boo ball combined with pulling off that cloth just made Laundry Boo text get near impossible. John almost getting hit in hidden room, but they lined back up again anyway. This is scary. Oh. Still got to spawn that last guy, yeah. Unfortunately, getting hit. So, Bancakes, we gotta listen very closely. What audio are we getting? John's struggling to get the Boo to spawn in laundry. I don't think you can even knock on that hamper. You have to vacuum it. But John is not getting the Boo to spawn in that top cabinet. You have to keep your vacuum on it for a while. I didn't even notice what music Bancakes got, but we're gonna have to just roll with it. Yeah, that's fine. Melodies can be pretty bad because if the boo's far left, you're losing a lot of time. If I sounded weird there, my internet went out for a second. That's not good. There is a... Okay, I should be back. My internet is acting up. That's not good. All right, so Bancakes getting a 1912 water. And what song did John get? Overworld Mario 3. Boo's in the dishwasher. Or something's in the dishwasher. And it is the Boo anyway. Okay, good. Missing that putting out the fire on the door can be very bad. Boo's to the left there. Third drum. There we go. Listen, it's not entirely that. There's some pretty strong storms happening outside right now. The floor, I felt. John having to get more fire there. Going for the that was like that was so close to working, that graveyard double. It's really precise. You don't move up enough. Or you oh yeah, you don't move up enough. Or if you don't move, or if you move up too much. I can't talk. I can't talk. I just can't. I'm watching Luigi's Mansion. My mind's just going everywhere. You move up too much or too little, and you don't get it. It's pretty precise, but let's see where the Boo is for John here. So you do have to pull that off. You can't just knock on it. And it wasn't the Boo. What? The Boo switched as John was pulling the cloth off. That is so unfortunate. That is like the worst possible thing that can happen in that room. I've never seen that happen. Pancakes one cycling Bogmire. Getting the special little camera there. With a 2138. Area 2. So a spooky right here. I missed it while I was focusing on John. You want to get grabbed the third time the dog charges you. Spooky charges you on purpose, so that the guy spawns sooner. Though John opting not to get grabbed. Getting the graveyard singles, perfectly fine. Now, Pancakes one cycled Bogmire, but Bogmire can always be a problem. Sometimes Bogmire just doesn't listen. Break off anyway. Even if you're perfect, you just get unlucky. Because Bogmire swings left and right too fast, you can't keep up. Breaks off. It's not that devastating. And Bogmeyer broke off. Very unfortunate. And he's all the way up there too. They didn't lose that much time, but it's very annoying. All right, so now, well, I guess we did skip lugs earlier, but now's where we especially start to just skip stuff, because this is just no out of bounds. We don't care about some of these portrait ghosts. Now, I did not know about this key until I started speedrunning the game. Like, they really, I know a lot of people thought you couldn't unlock that shortcut. Bancake struggling to put out the... Basically, you can put out the fire to that door so you don't have to, from underneath, so that while you're walking up, the door cooling off happens as you walk up so that you don't have to wait. I don't think that cloth is pulled off enough for text skip. Now, Bancakes did check left side there, and there was a read, so there's something in the cabinet on the left, and something in the bucket. Whatever's in the bucket is the decoy. So all we know now is that it can't be left now. Oh no. Very lucky. That boo just chose not to leave. That is so lucky. I think John is playing on console. I wasn't sure if John was playing on console or not, but there was a lot of lag there, so I think it's safe to assume that. That was a very fast mana balls, to be honest. This is kind of hectic. But the pearls? Oh, getting bonked, but didn't have an animation. Okay. That was very suspicious, but it worked. So John did not have a read in T-Room, at least nowhere near. Okay, so second try boo for Bancakes. This boo is just very likely to be in one of the top corners there. Petunia. I honestly really thought Petunia was going to break off for John. So now we're about to blow up the moon because no one likes the moon. It doesn't do much for us anyway. First try moonshot. Aiming that is just very stupid. Hopefully this is the boo for John. It is the boo. Are we going to see an ice strat? Like freeze the boo, open the chest? No, we are going to play it safe. Just get the boo. Oh, I guess this must have happened when my internet blacked out, but I guess T-Room Boo was still in here.
Mario. Mario. Mario.
We're lucky, or John is lucky that the boo didn't run anywhere else. These boos can run to Anteroom and all that, so. So John has like a 2-minute lead at this point, maybe 2.5 minutes. Or sorry, Bancakes has a 2-minute lead. I think something went wrong with the... Was that the triple or the double? That was the second double for John. Oh, the single and then the double? No funny text, unfortunately. This is a very serious competition. There will be no laugh. So right here, we're looking at about... It's actually not even 2 minutes. Bancakes has about a 3-minute lead, it looks like. And then... Oh, Study Boo. Study Boo leaves and runs to Parlor.
Mario. Oh yeah.
I don't know if Bancakes does like tries twins double or anything like that. Man, oh, the bomb. My plan, I would instantly go to Parlor, because I mean you're already very close to that room. I just have this feeling that my voice is robotic right now because my internet chose to start dying right when I start commentating a race. Yeah, so the plan from here, I'm not sure what it would be. I think that we're gonna get the boo ball cam real quick.
Mario?
No text skip in Lydia's. If this is Van Gore text, this is gonna lose a lot of time if it's Van Gore text. I think he's just gonna mirror warp. Very lucky with the text. When is Bancakes gonna get this boo? John having to do the billiards mirror warp, the coveted. All right, so now we're sitting through a 2.5 minute cutscene, or yeah, basically an interactive cutscene is the best way to describe this.
Mario!
Now, John did not lose Study Boo. Maybe Bancakes will get, like, Telephone Boo instead. I mean, it's gonna take like a full minute to get Parlor Boo, so I don't think that's enough for John to catch up, but it definitely takes some of the time off. John getting blown up by the twins, though, it's just so unfortunate. Van Gore text. We'd love to see it. The true final boss is Pal Weston Boo. That is the true final boss.
Mario? Mario?
I mean, listen, I don't know. Armory Boo's kind of slow because there's a lot of lag, so it might be worth it to just clear Jarvis and get that Boo instead. John getting flattened by a door. Did John just not get Chauncey Boo? Or did Chauncey Boo run back? Yeah, what Boo was John missing? Because John's missing a Boo too. Did John just not get Chauncey Boo? Crazy lucky double for Bancakes. Bonk. Yep, bonk. Rare right side clairvoyant as well. Oh. There's another Van Gore text. every boo until he recollects Study Boo is going to be Van Gore-Tex's punishment. Watch. Can Bancakes still sub hour? I don't even know if that can happen anymore because this is going to be what, like a 40:05 boo losses or something like that. You have to add another minute to backtrack for that boo. It's going to have to be a really good area 4. John trying to activate the cabinet and walking out of the room. If you knock on that, if you try to knock on that cabinet, you will grab the door. $40.05. I can't believe I kind of guessed that, but I did. Remember to eat your diesel soup or diesel barnacle dandelion soup or whatever it is EGAT says there. John did. Another boo ball cam from John. Would it have been faster to save warp there? I think it would have been a couple seconds faster to save warp. But it doesn't really matter. All right, so what is Bancakes' plan here? Yep, we're going up for that boo right now. Sidestep, study, boo. John is in Safari. I'm glad. Double? All right, John getting the double. The other guy spawned and despawned though, but that's fine. All right, so Bancakes walked up to the door like 43. It might be, but it's consistent step as well. Pancakes. Oh man. I mean, I've done it. I've done it, so I can't say anything. Okay. Got the Pythagoras to make up for it. Unfortunately, Bulasos did not want to be one-cycled. Not the worst Grimly. Bulasos doesn't even want to be popped. So Bancakes has almost a 4-minute lead on John. But I mean, if Bancakes dies and forgot to save, like honestly, who knows? The wackiest stuff could happen. Pulled the cloth off. So no tech skip. No breaker one cycle. Because breaker boo is very difficult. Otherwise known as slow wall strat. Now, do we get blue hits bless? We do. John almost doing standard blackout. Boo dupe. I think this upcoming section is definitely one of the most intensive sections in the game, because you got to do clockwork soldier double, then you hop straight into a rooftop where you do either the burn strat or the 6-piece, and then you hop straight into armory room, followed by a 150 HP boo, and then immediately after that you have to do Weston and a 150 HP boo. Was that Instagram for John or no? Gonna get hit. Gonna get hit. Not getting hit. Doing the burn strat. Definitely consistent. Oh, running out of fire though. No. Oh my goodness. This is a certified rooftop moment. These guys are gonna insta spawn too. Oh lord. Again, John not doing breaker boot. Doesn't even bother. Basically, John doesn't need breaker boo to get world rank.
Oh yeah.
This could be a little hairy for John right here. The boo ball, the hearts. Yeah. That's unfortunate. At this point, I think it's just quicker to leave that boo and then just respawn it later in cellar. So I guess that's what John is doing right there. Going for 3-piece in armory. Well, Bancakes doesn't need to mirror warp because we got blue hits plus. I mean, oh man. I was gonna say if John has a good Vangor and all that, I mean, it might not be impossible to PB, but struggling with the punchers now. I'm not sure if this could happen or not. Okay. So no insta shots, so yeah, I don't think it can happen, but I mean, playing this close to PB in a tournament match is perfectly fine. Did a little too much R pumping. Could have 2-cycled if John didn't start R pumping like that. Gotta love the bonks. All right. 107.20. Let's see if John joins for like a 40-second interview or something. GG's. Bancakes will be moving on to the next match, and John will be going into the second bracket. John saying that was terrible, but honestly, like, that was really close to PB, so I personally would consider that a win, being that close to personal best in a live race. John, were you joining for an interview? Oh, did stream end again? No, it didn't. Did you get a message on Discord? I'm not sure if this could happen or not. Okay. So no insta shots. So yeah, I don't think it can happen. But I mean, playing this close to PB in a tournament match is perfectly fine. Did a little too much R pumping. Could have 2-cycled if John didn't start R pumping like that. Gotta love the bonks. All right. 107.20. Let's see if John joins for like a 40-second interview or something. GG's. Bancakes will be moving on to the next match, and John will be going into the second bracket. John saying that was terrible, but honestly, like, that was really close to PB, so I personally would consider that a win, being that close to personal best in a live race. John, were you joining for an interview? Oh, did stream end again? No, it didn't. Did you get a message on Discord. Give me just 1 second. Just half a second. The next match is Capped versus Andy, Thursday at 10 a.m. EST. So tomorrow we do have a break before the second match begins, and then we have a match later again that evening, which is Radio versus Millie. So definitely make sure to check those out. The channels have not been decided, but they will get found out as we get closer to the dates. So thank you for watching. Thank you for thank you to SpeedGaming for hosting us again, and we will be back for the next set of races later this week.